Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. So today is the reunion of The Real Housewife of Potomac season 8 part 2. You guys, I'm just gonna jump around because I watched it and honestly, oh my god, I was so mad. I'm just gonna jump around. I'm not gonna go by step. I'm just gonna go around just part that really got me and just like the nerve. So we started out exactly where we left off. When the husband showed up, my thing is, Robyn, why are you questioning Candace's husband about, oh, so the picture of the lump penis was not yours? First of all, Miss Ma'am, you don't even know where your husband is. Where's Juan? Why isn't he sitting next to you? Let me tell you something. She got the right one because Candace, if I was Candace, honey, Robyn, let me tell you, you would not be able to say ish to my man that's sitting right next to me, supporting me like a husband. Where is yours, Robyn? And the more that I watch the reunion, I'm like, Candace is tired. You can visibly see that she is tired of being in a place with these people, these women, not all of them, that are just so mean-spirited. Giselle and Robyn, they are so mean. Like mean girls. Like, are you serious? At your big age. And I'm not age shaming or anything like that. But it's just like, my God. Even when Candace was crying about Giselle's dad, she's like, oh, and it's not even about her. Like, are you serious? What's more serious than losing someone? Even your worst enemy can see that it is hurting you. It is killing you. Of course, if the person have a heart, they will feel for you. Candace at that moment was crying. And then Mia was like, she cried if the wind blows. No, Mia, not everyone can be like you. Some people I know, if they were in your situation, going through a divorce, and the paternity of my child is being questioned, me, knowing myself, I would be a hot mess. I would be crying and the whole thing. Boo-hoo crying, the whole thing. But for you to just be sitting up there and just be like, well, fortunately, Mia, you're using the wrong words. It should be unfortunately. Your grandparents. She's like, well, fortunately, my grandparents had passed when me and Gordon met, so I had come into some money. Gordon didn't have all that money. It was just showed he was basically bankrupt. He was living the big life, but it was just all a lie. Okay, so if you knew that as a husband and you did not marry him for his money, Mia, why won't you like, okay, honey, let me help you out. See me, that's how I am. If I were to ever get married one day and I was put, God forbid, I'm not wishing that on me, but I was in some similar situation like Mia, I would have been like, babe, let's meet with someone. Let's figure out exactly how we can work something out. Let's, watch our spending. Let's do this. Let's do that. Because you guys are a group now, a teammate. But now you're like, oh, so yeah, Gordon just changed. Of course he changed. The man is in his 70s, alone. No money. Like, what do you expect, Mia? So I didn't like that little comment. Oh, she cries if the wind blows. Okay, just because everyone's not like you. Candace is a very emotional person, and there's nothing wrong with being emotional. I would rather be an emotional person than someone who's just stoic like Giselle, who doesn't show any emotion. Now that's freaky. If that was me, if I was Giselle at that moment and Candace was crying, I would have walked straight up to her and just give her a hug and just be like, you know what, at the end of the day, none of this ish is important. Let's move forward. There's got to be a solution to all this. Resolution, you guys. There's got to be one, because this season was so hard to watch. So hard. And Potomac used to be that girl. So hard to watch. I understand that every now and then, it's normal for one of the franchises to have a bad season. But This is more than just a bad season. Last season was also bad too. Season 7 was bad. Season 8, worse. The stuff that you guys were talking about, crazy. And Robyn, for you to still not take any responsibility for your part, it was just so annoying because I just felt like every little thing, it went back to Candace. And then I really didn't like the question when Andy asks Karen, excuse me, I'm losing my voice. Ask Karen, do you think you should have hold the ladies to a higher ground? I don't know how he said it, but basically, do you think you should have done something better when the ladies were doing this and that? And Karen was like, listen, these women, like, they are adults. Like, it is not my job to manage or supervise every single thing that they say and do. And also, everyone in this group give each other nasty looks. Like, that's normal. Sorry, you guys, my voice just went out on me. Like, that's normal. And then Candace, and then Mia was like, oh, well, everyone reached out to me except Wendy and Candace. Did you really expect Wendy to reach out to you? Lady, you can't be that crazy. Last season, you assaulted her. I'm sorry. Are we watching the same show? It's like you watch the whole season, but soon as you get into the reunion, it's like they're all playing dumb. Like, I didn't say that. It never happened. It didn't happen. Like, are you serious? Are we all watching the same show? Or I'm sorry. Like, what? You guys all can't have amnesia now that you guys are on stage and it's just like, I don't know what happened. Like, no. And then Robyn, here's my problem with you, Robyn. If you had a problem with what Candace had said last season, and that was your friend, you could have called her, pick up the phone, and just be like, "Yo, I didn't like what you said." You two could have talked it out. Instead, it's like you waited a whole year, and then now you're like, "Oh, I didn't like what you said," or it made me feel very uncomfortable. The whole colorism accusation. It's so strong. It's so this, and here you are trying to fake crying, except no tears are coming out because you know at the end of the day that's not why you're mad. Robyn, that's not why you're mad. You're mad because they called you out of your ish because you had a whole story you were hiding. At the same time, you were hyper-focused on Candace's relationship. The whole time, you could have worried about your own stuff. You know, if you had came back on and just be like, yo, this is what happened. Me and one were going through this and that. Just be upfront about it. Like the fans, like us who enjoyed the show would have been like, oh, okay, that's some grown woman-ish. You taking your power back and this is what you're doing with it. We would have respected that. It's the fact that you lied. And then at the end, you're like, oh, I didn't do anything. I didn't do this. And you were waiting for Karen to bring it up. Grow up. I cannot wait for Sunday for the third part. I am so done with this season. Like, I'm so done with the whole season. I just hope that before they start season 9, they take some time and really think about, like, the show as a whole in every single person. What are they bringing to the show? Because you can't have Karen itself just like carrying the whole show. Yeah, Mia, Mia did her thing in the season finale, but we had to wait a whole season, just the last 20 minutes of the whole season. The last 20 minutes of the whole season to actually listen to what Mia had to say. Like, you could have started the whole season with Mia's story instead of the whole NECA this, the whole shrine thing. Oh my God, that was so wrong in every level. Just wrong in every level. And NECA, I will get to you on the the last part of the reunion. Because you were with some issue. Like, the way you showed up, like, it's like you showed up and showed your whole ass. You did. But anyways, you guys, honestly, the second part got me even more mad than the first one. And I'm sure the third one will get my blood pressure high. But then again, we don't know these people. So it's like water under the bridge. But I will be here reporting the mess. And I do want to say thank you guys so much for watching, because the last video that I had out, you guys actually watched it a lot, and I'm starting to see my views going up. Yes, it's still little. We're still a very small content creator. Like, the channel itself is extremely small, but little by little, we'll get there. I understand that it takes time, and I'm still trying to build my following. So I really do want to say thank you guys so much to whoever clicked on the video, who likes it, who even watched a minute of it. I do want to say thank you so much, and please continue to support the channel by liking it. That's another way that you can like it. By liking it, you're letting YouTube know, hey, I'm interested in channels like this and content like this. So that will boost my channel, because they will be showing my content to other people on YouTube, people who normally watch my my content. So I do want to say thank you, and again, please like it, subscribe. We're trying to build a family here. You guys subscribe, and yeah, if you have any comments, anything, please write them down below. I would love to continue this conversation. Again, I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much, and bye.